Hey, it's another great day for business in Dublin, Lawrence County, and we are at the, let me make sure I get this right, Easter Seals, Middle Georgia.
Durden and Kornegay, Century 21
Golf tournament. Robert Cooey, president here. Robert, this is your second golf tournament as president at Easter Seals, but certainly not just your second golf tournament and being involved. You've been involved with this tournament for many years. But talk to me just a little bit about this tournament and what it means for you guys, and especially in a means of funding for Easter Seals.
Well, it's great to have community participation, Heath, and get everyone out here and have a good day of golfing and fellowship in our community.
And you guys have not only a great staff, but man, I see a host of volunteers up here today.
We do. The community, our staff, our sponsors have been great this year. This is probably our biggest tournament this year as far as participation goes. We hope it doesn't go too slow, but it is a fundraiser, and we appreciate everyone's support of our organization.
And what did I hear, 37 teams?
That's right.
Is that 37 teams
we actually have some more who chose not to participate and play golf just to
help out.
To help out our cause. Here.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Hey, we got Chamber of Commerce weather today. It's a great day at the Dublin Country Club.
Got that.
You heard who's the winning team today?
It won't be me.
It won't be you.
That's all I can say.
Robert, thank you for all that you're doing and for Easter Seals here in Middle Georgia, and keep up the good work. All right, I want to welcome my good friend Denise Creel to the show. And Denise, how long have you been with Easter Seals?
Been with Easter Seals 24 years.
24 years. Denise, if you would, take just a minute to talk to me a little bit about the different things that Easter Seals does here in Dublin, Lawrence County. I really don't think people are aware of just how involved and engaged you guys are.
I'll agree with you on that. Easter Seals has several programs at our facilities. We also help people out in the community to learn how to work. So we take high school kids and older adults that have a disability. We train them how to work, how to do, and find them a job out in the community. They get that. We have our transportation system where we do rides for people with disability. You know, you and I have a driver's license. We got insurance. We can drive a car, supposedly.
Right.
But a lot of folks can't.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a transportation system, and that's one of the things that this golf tournament does, is helps us provide transportation. We furnish on an average of about 250, 325 rides a week.
Wow.
And that gets people to work. They earn a paycheck so that they can contribute into the community. We have 2 apartment complexes, and we have several facilities besides Dublin. We have 2 places in Eastman. No, we got 1 in Eastman, 2 in Soperton.
Okay.
So.
And Denise, workforce is a huge issue for any community.
It is.
Certainly we're working on that at the Chamber here
Yes, it is.
in Dublin, Lawrence County. So we really appreciate the value that you guys bring and what you guys are doing to support workforce. You guys also, how many people do you employ even inside your facility here?
Oh gosh, that number changes because sometimes we kind of work cuts out for a while.
Mm-hmm. At peak?
300.
300 employees
Yeah,
sometimes over
somewhere,
at Easter
yeah.
Seals, and you guys are not just putting boxes together, and even though you
No.
do some of that, but you guys are doing some integral work for some important businesses and
We
talk
do
about
work
that a
for
little
the
bit.
C-130 airplanes.
At Robbins Air
at
Force
Robbins
and-
Air Force
Mhm.
Base, yes. We do the C-130 foam baffle systems,
Mhm.
and that helps the plane. That it goes in where the fuel tank is, and if, God forbid, if it got shot, you know, instead of exploding and blowing up, it leaks into the foam system, and it keeps our military safe.
And these things have to be cut to certain specific specs.
I couldn't do it.
Right.
I
yeah.
couldn't do it.
I've seen the work that they're doing over there.
They have like
really
a
neat.
1/8 of an inch tolerance.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it. Sorry.
So great work that
thank
you
you.
guys are doing. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. I know you have this. You have the rodeo.
We have this and the rodeo.
You're going to do
yes.
again this year. So it's
Yes.
really important that we have folks support you. George mentioned earlier on the show, sometimes even people that come out to the tournament, maybe they didn't put a team in, but they've sponsored a team or they've donated money to Easter Seals.
Sponsored a team, put up a sign, given us something to do for our silent auction. We started this, Mr. Durden and I started it about 15 years ago, and it was small. And then a couple of years later, Johnny Layton came in and helped us grow it. And this year, it's been just phenomenal.
Right.
I mean, we have been actually turning teams away this year. So,
Great problem to have.
Yes, although it hurts my heart to have to turn somebody away.
And we're going to work on that.
But we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that for next year so that we can have even more teams.
Hey, thank you so much. I
Thank
know you
you.
got a lot of folks registering up there. Thank you for taking a few
Thanks.
minutes to be with us.
Appreciate it, Heath.
I want to welcome to the show the sponsor for today for the tournament, and my golf buddy and my teammate for the day, Mr. George Durden with Century 21. George, how many years you been doing this?
15 years. 15 years. Denise just told me, and it grows every year. We're talking about next year, Robert. We're talking about maybe doing a double T, maybe in the morning and in the afternoon. We turned away several teams, and we apologize for that, but we can only accommodate so many.
So we got a lot of teams out here, good food, door prizes. Talk to me about some of the things that are even being given away today.
Man, you can find some lawnmowers over here have been donated, and a cultivator, which I'm going to try to buy, and if I don't get outbid. But and then all kind of jewelry. So, you know, I don't know when this will air, but any ladies can come out anytime today and bid on these things. So,
Silent auction items.
Yeah.
I see chocolate cakes up there, George.
Everything
I try to
up there.
stay away from the stuff that involves work.
That's
and
right,
there's some
that's
things
right,
up there that could cause you to have to do work, but a lot of great items people have donated.
which team are you playing on today?
Some guy with a yellow shirt on
That's
with
right,
Century
right.
21,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Our preacher couldn't come, Steve, this year, so we recruited Heath here, so he's our A player. So
I'm a player. That's
we're gonna have a
what
good
we
time.
gonna do.
We're gonna have a good time, like Robert said. We got everybody. We got people from out of town and everything for this tournament. It's great. Denise has done a great job, kind of stepping in there where Johnny Layton's helped us for 14 years now, and she's come in and really got things going. So really appreciate Easter Seals. You know, this is a national project for Century 21. We do this all over the United States,
wow.
and they've raised thousands and thousands of dollars. Our little 2,000 or 3,000 a year is just a little bit, but what they do is great.
Well, and then we are blessed to have those folks here in Dublin, Lawrence County, and the many jobs that they provide and the services that they provide to this community. We're going to get some more of those folks on the show, grab a couple of our golfers today. Thank you for staying with us, and we'll be right back.
The way the world is today,
Go, 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 go.
things just seem so out of control. That's why the things we can control are so important. That's why we're members of our electric co-op. The whole reason the co-op exists is to bring us the electricity we need. So they look out for us. They invest in the best technology you can get, just to keep the power on. Not because they have to. They actually do it because it's the right thing to do.
We're still the one. Century 21 Durden Kornegay is still the #1 realty company in Dublin and Lawrence County. After another record-breaking year, we're off to a great start for 2019. If you're buying or selling land, commercial property, residential property, or looking for investment property, there's only one name you need to know. Century 21 Durden Kornegay. For more information, log on to c21dublin.com. Call us at 272-1535 or stop by our location at 1700 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Century 21 Durden Kornegay, broker George Durden.
We're still having fun, and you're still the one.
Welcome, Mr. Jep Craig. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Jep, you do a number of things in the community. I know you've been involved with the Chamber, other organizations, but you also serve a very vital role here with Easter Seals. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Easter Seals here in Middle Georgia. You're on the board there. I think you have been for a little bit. Talk to me a little bit about the board and the makeup of that board at Easter Seals.
Okay, the board. I've been chairman of the board actually for the last 3 years, and it's a makeup of people that are truly interested in helping others in the communities all over where there's an Easter Seals facility. And it's just a group of dedicated men and women that are interested in making Lawrence County and Dublin and other counties where we've got, like in Dodge County, McRae, other places there is an Easter Seals facility, find a better job, find a opportunity for people that really need a job.
And just so people understand Easter Seals and how Easter Seals functions as an industry, you guys, and I say you guys, I'm on the board with you at Easter Seals actually, and proud to serve there. But we do governance and policy, and so I want to make sure people know that anything that's going on at Easter Seals, whether it's financial contributions, work that's being done, or anything else, there are systems and checks and things in place so people know when they're given to Easter Seals, their money is not being frivolously spent or used.
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lead person at every facility, and they're making sure everything is done to the book. Just to get to work at Easter Seals, you've got to go through a training session to make sure that you're qualified to do the job they hope you can do in the future. So it's a win-win situation for all those that are involved.
Absolutely. We're blessed to have Easter Seals here in Dublin and Lawrence County, and thank you for your service and commitment to that board.
Well, thank you.
Hey, and I
I
hope your team wins today, because I might be playing with you. Hey, I want to welcome John Waverick. John, this is your first Easter Seals tournament here. What do you think so far?
Absolutely wonderful. We have 37 teams this year, which I think is about 4 or 5 teams more than we had last year. So it's going to be might be a long day, but I think it's going to be fun. They've got a lot of great things they're going to be planned out on the golf course, some closest to the pins, longest drives, closest to the holes. There's sponsors out there giving out stuff, and wow, what a great group to work with. They're very organized and fun. A lot more organized than they were in Charlotte, that's for sure.
I thought you were going to say the chamber folks. I thought you scared me. No, we do. We had a great group here, great volunteers here. But let's make sure folks know, too, the country club here. And you guys do an amazing job. I know I've been able to work with you already for our tournament that's coming up in a few weeks. But you guys take care of everything.
Absolutely. We're a turnkey operation. We can host golf events. We can do graduation parties. We can do wedding receptions. We can do small groups, we can do big groups. It's kind of a, an a la carte, whatever you want, we can do it for you. We can pull it off. So.
Right. And I've been out a few times in the last few weeks. Course is looking pretty good.
Yeah, golf course is coming along. Obviously, these warmer temperatures, as you can see behind us, that the grass is starting to green up. It always seems to green up sometime around April, where they got something fun going on in Augusta.
Not too far away.
So, but the golf course is in fantastic shape. Hampton and his crew do such a great job, and we're just looking forward to spring to hit, and we can hit the ground running. Got junior golf going on here, and we're just having a great time, so it's fun.
Yep. And let's really quick, John, if we would, I want you to take just a minute. You've been quite busy out here with lessons. Make sure our folks know how to get in touch with you, and if they've never played golf, or even if they play golf and they just need a little help.
Absolutely. You can contact me here directly at the club. It's johnw@dublincountryclub.com. I'd love to help you out with your golf game. I am a PGA professional and a lifetime member. I give golf lessons very conveniently to your schedule, and
half hour, full hour?
I do half hours, 45 minutes, an hour. It all depends on how long it's going to take, but typically it takes about one session, and we get you pointed in the right direction, and we'll get you to become a better golfer.
Hey, John, thank you for helping us have another great day out on the course.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I got Patty's with me. Patty has been with Easter Seals how long, Patty?
29 years.
Wow, 29. So right when I was born. No, I wish.
Okay.
I do wish.
I was a baby. Yeah.
Okay. So I know you communicate with me sometimes as a board member.
I do.
I get emails and things from you, but give me a full description of your day-to-day role at Easter Seals.
Well, I'm the executive secretary as well as the board secretary, and I take care of, everything to do with the board of directors, as well as just a lot of things.
Let me ask you this, and I know you didn't practice or anything.
No,
we didn't have a script before we come on today, but you are one of those people that I love to see when I go into a building or facility, and you can tell some people enjoy their work. They're passionate about what they do. What do you enjoy most about working with Easter Seals?
I enjoy everything, pretty much. I enjoy the people, mainly, that we serve, those with, disabilities. I enjoy working with the board and getting to know the board members. I just love everything about my job.
That many years, and you still love coming to work every day. That's awesome.
I do.
So 15th, I believe they said, 15th golf tournament we've had here.
Right.
And just an array of door prizes and raffle items. Do you oversee that? Who does that?
Well, the silent auction myself and Jasmine, who is fairly new with us, we have worked really hard trying to get the items together for the silent auction this year. Of course, we asked for donations, you know, from the community, from businesses, and we've had a really good turnout this year of items that have been donated.
What's your favorite thing about the golf tournament?
Just the people and just getting out and seeing everybody, and I just love it.
It's kind of being in Dublin, Lawrence County. We're
Right.
just blessed,
Yeah,
aren't we?
we are.
We got a
We
great
are.
community to live, work, and play in.
We love it.
Well, I will let you go. I know you got a lot of folks up there and a
Okay.
lot of work to do. Thank you for taking a few
Okay.
minutes to
All
spend
right.
with us.
Thank you.